So, how does one move from Indiana to England? I have been to England multiple times in my life. I am also planning on another trip in 2025, but I want to move there. This is something that has been on my bucket list since I was like 10, is to move there. And every time I visit there, I don't want to leave. And I have done my research, I have Googled, I have looked everything up on how to move there. But it's so confusing. And I'm just wondering how people from the US have been able to move to England with animals. Because obviously I'm not going to give my animals up just because I'm moving. They are not telling me to move. They are my responsibility until the day that they pass away. And I do intend on bringing them with me. And research showed about a year and a half ago that it was like $7,000 to move there with an animal. And that was with a certain company doing all like the paperwork, vaccinations, things like that. Like, I was giving them the 100% go ahead and do what you need to do to get them over there. And I intend to do that with all 4 of my animals. However, I would like to know how people from the US have moved to the UK with animals on their own. I am currently in school for social work at Liberty University. I am willing to transfer over to the UK. That's always been like my ultimate goal, no matter what I've done in my college career. I've been in college since 2016. The end goal was always to try and get certified in the UK, try and transfer to the UK. However, to do university transfers, I really can't have pets, and I can only work like a minimum of 20 hours. And I would obviously need more to be able to survive over there. And that's me planning on not residing in London, England, but on the outskirts. So I am just reaching out to see how people have done it that do not reside in London and they reside in the outskirts of London. Anywhere within an hour of London, because I would be fully willing to travel that distance to finish my master's degree and be able to transfer my animals there as well. And I'm just looking for options and opinions of people that have done it. Not people that are planning on it, but people that have done it with animals, schooling, and looking for jobs. Because the visas typically only allow one or the other from my research. They typically only allow being schooled full-time and then working like a minimum of 20 hours, but I would have to work more than that. So I'm just reaching out and seeing who in England has some answers and can help me with the moving process, because I really don't want to wait any longer. I'm ready to move. There are a few things in my apartment, in my townhome, that I'm wanting to take with me, just to make moving easier. But I know a lot of flats in England are furnished, so that is also something that I'm weighing the option on. But yeah, if you have moved from England to the UK, in particular England, let me know what your tips and tricks are, especially if you have traveled with animals.